Hey guys, Little Miss Treble here, and today I have a video for you from the game MultiCraft. You may have heard of Minecraft. This is the free version. So today we're going to be talking about farming, specifically farming vegetables and wheat. So the cool thing about this is obviously it's food, and if you're in survival mode, you need food. So you can also do cool things like make the recipes in the recipe book, or just use things like the wheat to tame horses. So first thing, you need seeds. So this is the best way to get seeds, but this jungle grass here does not tend to give you seeds, but you can get it from the dry grass or the regular grass. And I've noticed too, it doesn't seem to matter the length of the grass. Long or short, they all give you seeds, but it is random. So like I said, not the jungle grass. It doesn't tend to give you any seeds. So you will find all kinds of seeds in grass. You'll find a lot of wheat, but you'll also find tomatoes, cucumbers, potatoes, carrots, and what else? Pumpkins. So I haven't found corn yet, so if anybody knows how to find corn, let me know in the comments. But this is the best way. So you just got to get out there and cut a whole bunch of grass and gather up a whole bunch of seeds. You can even start small, just plant what you find. But it's nice to get as many different kinds as you can find, and then you're going to start planting. So you'll notice that if you start using your hoe to kind of dig, it's going to turn back into dirt super fast, right? So what are you missing? You need water. So what you got to do is you got to dig a hole kind of in the center of wherever you're going to plant. So this is what I do. I go about 2 blocks down, and obviously this video is a little sped up for your convenience. Go to my well, grab some water. All right, I'm gonna toss it in here. Of course, I always fall in. So anyway, we're going to fix that. All right, now place our water here. I think I need 1 more bucket. I should put 1 water in each block space. Alright, so here we go. We're going to put our water on the other side. Okay, so now we're going to use our hoe, and once the dirt all starts to hydrate and turn the dark brown, then you're ready for planting. There you go. You start seeing it because of the water. You don't need a lot of water. I've seen people before in other videos where they put whole rows of a whole row of dirt and a whole row of water. You don't need to do that. You can just do this tiny little bit of water and a whole big garden patch just on that tiny little bit of water, and it will saturate. Oh, there's a tiny bit of grass there. We gotta cut that. You can't use your hoe unless it's totally cleared. If there's a flower there or grass, it won't let you do it. So anyway, you can see that the ground is saturating all around. All right, that looks pretty good. We're gonna stick with that. All right, so what I've done in the past, 1 more row. What I've done in the past is I have left that water spot open. But I figured out you don't have to. If you put your water 2 spaces down, and it has to have rock underneath it, by the way. So if you dig down 2 spaces and you don't see any stone, you got to put some in there. So anyway, because otherwise the water will just disappear into the soil. So anyway, if you dig 2 spaces down, put some stone underneath, put your water in, you can cover it on top. So that's what I did here. So now I don't have to have that little bit of water in the middle showing, I can cover over top of it and it still works. It keeps this all saturated. Because if you try to plant on the dry ground like you saw, it just turns back to dirt and it doesn't work. So I'm just going to plant rows here as much as I can of every different kind of seed that I have, and I have way more wheat than I do anything else, so I'll do wheat on the ends. But oh, I don't want that one there. So the cool thing is you can dig this back up if you decided you didn't want to plant it there. And it's not wasted or anything. You just kind of pick it back up. Alright, so once you got all your stuff laid down, you're good. You just have to wait. So we're going to talk about that later in the video too, how long it takes. So here we go. Okay, so this is a day 2, that meaning these were all planted yesterday. So these little raised garden beds are another option. I kind of copied the ones that the traders had. And by the way, the traders vegetables, they never grow. So I'd keep checking, seeing if I could like steal them, but you can't. So anyway, I modeled these after theirs, and all of these, except for the wheat there in the middle and the cucumbers on the end, were all planted yesterday. So you'll see that they all just kind of have flowers. Maybe a couple of them could have been picked. And so I'm going to show you these brand new raised garden beds I just made yesterday too. Look, oh, the carrots just popped, but the tomatoes are still green. Here, the cucumbers are flowered, but the potatoes look okay. So it's kind of half and half on day 2 for some of these. All right, day 3. Oh yeah, the pumpkins aren't really close yet. The cucumbers are half and half. One of them is ready and one's not. The carrots are looking okay. That tomatoes ripe. Well, those are definitely good. The potatoes look ripe and good. Let's check these ones out. So far it's about half and half. You could pick on day 3. Oh yeah, these ones look good. You could totally pick those. And these ones are all... Yep, I see the cucumbers and the potatoes look good. So it's day 3, and you could totally pick these if you'd like. But I tend to wait until everything is ready to harvest all at the same time. Okay, look at our pumpkins. They're awesome. This is all ready to pick. Everything. All right, so what I do is I only take the pumpkin because the plant will stay and it will grow more pumpkins over and over and over again. It's so cool. So you can get a ton of pumpkins. Whoops, not the plant. All right, just the pumpkin. Okay, cool. So those will grow new pumpkins if I leave them. If I harvest the plant, I'll get seeds. But I can leave those there and they'll grow back. So I might just leave these guys here for a little bit because they look pretty. And I have so many. You'll find that you'll gather up so many so fast if you keep every 3-4 days harvesting and replanting. You're going to gather up like way more vegetables than you really probably need. So yeah, these all look great. So 3-4 days and most things should be ready to harvest. Pretty cool. All right, so I'm going to start harvesting. All right, so let's see. I'm finding I get like, okay, so about 1 cucumber a plant. Okay, 2. So sometimes 1 cucumber a plant and 1 seed, and sometimes 2 cucumbers and 2 seeds. All right, so about the same for the potatoes. So you'll find that you'll get about 1 potato per plant and 1 seed per plant. But it's kind of interesting. I'm finding that when I plant 2 of them side by side, I'm getting 1 on one plant and 2 on the other plant. I don't know if that's just a fluke thing or if that's something intentional in the game. But, so roughly, that's what you can expect as for a harvest. Like, you see all these tomatoes, you think you're gonna get, like, you know, 5 or 6 tomatoes, you know, from one plant, but no, you get 1 or 2. Alright, so yeah. There you go. So that's about what you get when you harvest them. Okay, so let's talk recipes. What can you do with these vegetables now that you have them and your wheat? You can obviously make flour, and the flour can be used in many of these recipes for cool things like cookies. We've got the chocolate here, but yeah, you can make just fun things to make these cookies. The watermelon, you know, I haven't found watermelon yet, so if anybody knows how to find that, let me know. But I'm loving the pumpkin. The baked pumpkin is a great food source. I find that it ups your energy level really quickly, and the pumpkins are just so easy to grow. So let's see what else. Oh yeah, you can do these cool soups. They just look fun, and it's really not hard to make a bowl. What is that? Yeah, oh, corn. You know, I haven't found corn either, so let me know how to do that. And then you just take a potato. You can make a baked potato. It's so simple. And look, you've got these cool pies. I love these. These are pretty new to the game. All right, and we've got even a pumpkin pie. I need to make this pumpkin pie. I haven't made this yet. This looks really cool. I've made a different kind of pie. I think it was a blueberry pie, but I haven't made the pumpkin yet. And it's just kind of a fun little thing to do. Okay, so I've gathered my ingredients. Now we're gonna head over here. I need to make a little bit more flour. Probably should have done that all at one time. Okay, what did I need? Alright, pumpkin, eggs, sugar. I already had sugar. You need that from bamboo. Alright, I did it. We've got our pumpkin pie. Okay, I'm gonna place it on my table over here. Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay, so you just press down on it to eat it just like any other thing. I love it. Oh my gosh, let's cut us a slice. Awesome, look at that. And then it looks like it's sliced over there. That's so cool. Take another bite because, you know, can't just take one bite. Alright, so that's pretty fun. So that's one of the fun things you can do with all these vegetables that you're going to be growing. And I love this pumpkin. Like I said, it gives you so much health. Okay guys, I want to show you my pantry real quick. This is the last thing. Look at my pumpkins and apples. There's not a lot of things you can set on a shelf, so this is pretty much all I have in here. Everything else is in my chest. Oh, I wonder if you can set down bread. And nope, can't do it. I hadn't tried that yet. Couple last tips for you guys. Don't eat the red mushrooms. They're poisonous. And watch out for poisonous potatoes. Also, make sure you space your pumpkins apart, because you'll find that if you want to save the plant, you need to have them spaced so that the whole pumpkin can grow into a square like this. Then you could actually just cut the pumpkin and not the plant. Thank you so much for watching, guys. That is it for my farming video for MultiCraft. I hope you learned a few things and are able to use all these new awesome vegetables and plants for some awesome recipes or just for survival mode. And please consider liking and subscribing and keeping an eye out for more MultiCraft videos. Take care and God bless.